Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to my channel. I am Aradia, the Witch of Dark Light, and I hope you all are doing well. I'm coming to you with another video to talk about some messages that I have received, and it's kind of based around pretty much the energies that's been in the air for a minute, and talk a little bit about how that, what that has to do with the Pisces super blue moon. And also I'm going to share with you a little magic that you can partake in during this time to tap into the energies, to work with them and transmute what does not belong and turn it into your ultimate desires. So I know that's a bit dramatic, but I wanted to share with you a message that I received for myself. I was just pulling some oracle cards for myself, but Spirit was like, this is for the collective. This is the energy that is going on now with the lunation of the approaching Pisces super blue moon, with the retrogrades, what have you, all of the things that are going on right now. So we have been going through, well, I don't know about we, I know me, I've been going through this energy of transformation. And I kept hearing as I was receiving these messages, like a phoenix, right? You go through a phoenix goes through this like ultimate transformation through fire, right? Fire is this transformative energy. So what is happening right now with this Pisces full moon that we are going to be having? Blue, super meaning that it's close, very close to the earth at this point. And blue moon is because this is a rare occasion. They call them blue moons because we have two full moons that happens within the same month. So a lot about this full moon and this timing is very special and significant. So first I want to share with you the cards that I pulled, and I have four of them because these are the four that I pulled for myself. And I want to share with you the message that I received from it after just I kept hearing change and phoenix. And when you think about the phoenix, sometimes it's a beautiful thing to look at, but when you think about what that means for you in your life going through it, it doesn't sound so beautiful because you're being consumed by these fires and turned to ashes. But from ashes new things arise. So this is the general concept of the phoenix, and what that message was saying to me was, there's, you've gone through this change, and through this change you will, receive the next level of things. Excuse me, I have this incense going, which was a mistake, too close to me. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it out. So now that that's out, I want to share with you, because when I was receiving the messages about this transformation and what it has meant and means for me in my life and for the collective, because these are energies that are out there that is happening within the collective. However, it shows up for each of us on a more personal way and through different lens of our lives. So the cards that I pulled is from my oracle deck, the Aradia Oracle deck, and I have me. This is the deck, and hopefully you can see that. But the four cards I pulled, the first one was called Vows, and I'll show you some B-roll because my camera goes crazy when I get too close to it. I'll have to learn how to fix that. But when I pulled this card, that was the first thing, and I began to chuckle because first, when it said vows, when you think about vows, and it's a picture of two hands wrapped in a cord, and this generally signifies the union in a marriage when they get married. But looking further and receiving the messages and images of what this card means, it was saying going through this, being this phoenix, going through the transformation, you are going to receive the things, the blessings that was meant for you, the contracts that was made, the things that you were sent here to do, the things that you were sent here to experience. It is just that periodically throughout these paths, on the journey that we take, periodically we have to transform to move into the next part of the journey. So we have to go through the fire, the ashes, and all of that, and none of that feels good. But this card to me represents the idea that we have our paths. It's just we're going to arrive at the same point, but we can get there taking different routes and different ways of doing things. But ultimately, we came here to experience certain things and certain, each of us come into this world. We always say, as astrologers, your birth chart is the map of who you are. So each of our charts are unique, and the alignments that were in the heavens, in the stars, in the universe, in the cosmos, were aligned specifically to bring about this experience. So we are going to live this experience. It is just how we choose to, what level of frequency we choose to live this experience. But the message in this was, yes, you will have to go through this phoenix phase, right? You have to go through the fire. There will be ashes. But from the ashes is a rebirthing, right? Death and rebirth. And then the next card that I pulled, I laughed again. The card was Taboo. And I'll just do some B-roll because I'm pretty sure you can't see it from here. But the card was Taboo. And what this was saying to me, along with understanding that we all have our certain destined paths. It's just different ways of getting there. Understanding that it is okay to be yourself, accept some things that are a part of who you are. And a lot of that for me would be like the things that are out of the norm, the alternative things, which is for most of us in this community, in this witchy community, these are things that are considered taboo. And a lot of times we go through, do we want to share this, like the witch wound, right? Do we want to share this with the world? This is the right path. The fear of coming out of one religion going into this pagan path, this witchy path, all of those things that are taboo. It was kind of telling me, when you go through those fires, you've earned the right to do what it is that you feel driven to do, that you have this desire to do. It is meant for you to do. So that was the next card. And the one after that, because each time I pulled a card, the first question I believe was, what is the direction? And that was the card, the vows. And which was telling me the direction was already set in motion, and you're going through this, and it doesn't mean that your destination has been altered or shifted, or something went wrong. It is just that we have to go through the fires. And then the next thing was a taboo. Don't be afraid. Embrace your path. And so the next thing was truth. And that is also a part of embracing our past. And the only way that we could do this, and during this time, during the Pisces super blue full moon, this is the time where, and we are even before that, because we have a lot of retrogrades happening. And this is the time that is asking us, are we sure that the thing that we are currently doing, are we sure that the people that we are currently around, are we sure this path that we are on is what's necessary? Are we sure that the things that are a part of this path that we are on is necessary? And a lot of times we have already had the battle in our mind, because we know some things need to be let go. At least for myself, I know I battle with some things, and I'm like, okay, I need to let this go. And I need to, because what happens is we can't walk in our truth because we are holding on to something else that is taking the place of what our truth is. So you ever hear that saying, when you clean out your closets, it's making room for new clothes to come? This is a general concept, right? This is just the laws of the universe. Removing energy and matter has to fill a space. You remove something else has to come in. So remove the things that do not belong, the things that are stopping what needs to be. So this was that card, truth. And the last one, I was only going to pull 3, but then this one popped out at me, and I was like, okay. Now, mind you, all of these cards popped out. I was just shuffling the deck, and it just popped out. And I probably should have done this on video, but at the time, I was just pulling the cards for myself. But, I was led to want to share this with you as a part of understanding the energies now and what you can tap into when you do some Pisces full moon magic. The last card was kind of like the first, but it took on a different meaning. The first one was the vows, and you have the union of two hands and, holding. And this other one, union, was the card. It's called Union, and it also has 2 hands holding, and it is a male and female. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's supposed to represent the balance of those things. So to me, this meant when we go through all of these changes, this transformation, when we release and let go what does not belong so that we can walk in our truth, then we will be in harmony and balance. And the things that are meant for us will come, those partners, the thing that is a part of what is supposed to be a part of our truth will show up for us, because we have transformed, sometimes kicking and screaming, but we go through it and we come to this place, and then we're like, okay, I need to let this thing go, even kicking and screaming sometimes, right? Let those things go. And then we can see clearly, right? Once the smoke has cleared, there's ashes. Once the rains and the waters come to wash away what you have released, and you see the sun come out and you can see clearly now, you can be able to accept those things, the union, the balance of what is necessary for your path. A lot of times we ask, why can't we do this thing? Or why, when we do this thing, it never comes out the way we want to? Or why do I feel like this? Why can't I achieve the things that I want to achieve? It's because something else is filling that space. Move it to bring in that thing. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person, or something you're doing. It could just be whatever you are holding on within your heart and your subconscious that is blocking, holding the space for the thing that truly needs to be there. So during this Pisces full moon, what you can do, and when you think about, because Neptune is in Pisces and has been there since 2011, I believe. So that's its sign, right? That is the zodiac of Pisces. Is Neptune is the planet for Pisces, right? So it is going to give it a level of, heighten. It's going to heighten its attributes. And also during that time, Saturn is in retrograde, but it is conjunct the moon. However, a lot of times we see Saturn rolling in, we're like, oh boy, what are the restrictions now in my life? What are the things that I need to really investigate? But it is in retrograde, so it's we don't have to worry too much about that. But what I want to just focus on is the letting go of things, and to really acknowledge the truth, because sometimes with Neptune and with Pisces energy, lines can be blurred, right? This is what they say about Neptune and this energy, because we are going to otherworldly realms. We are in like the liminal spaces, if you will, of deciding whether or not, is this the truth for me? Is this reality for me? So you really need to pay attention and really sit down and ask yourself, so that you can be guided in the right direction. But first, to do that, you have to let go of what does not belong, to be able to see clearly and not be misled in the wrong direction. So next, I'm going to show you the Pisces full moon magic. By moon's embrace and candle's fire, I call upon energies higher. Piscean currents, dreams take flight. Guide me through this enchanted night. I now decree these words of mine as it shall be. Like waters flow, my dreams unfold as Pisces energies take hold. So mote it be. That is it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Until the next video, I love you all, and into the shadows.